I see Canadians, yes. So we are Canadians, and we are ready to live stream our first dev Q&A for the Warframe community. Welcome to our second live stream. We are live with our third live stream. Are we live? Yay! I can't believe it. We're in a new environment. It's our 50th Devstream.
Present you with the best Lotus for 2015, Rebecca.
We'll keep you updated on all of our fronts with that. I'll take your screenshots now.
And if you're not a registered loser, sign up today to become one at warframe.com. 100. Yeah.
Is that a fire alarm?
Fire alarm.
He'll get run over. He's going to get run over.
Yeah. What was that? We hit 1 million followers.
We hit 1 million followers.
Yay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 150th dev stream, if we're counting with the work included in the home dev streams, which we are because they're actually more work than the studio ones. Since I can't count on all you guys for being physically there, but we're here. Welcome.
You do seem a little bit more stressed out when we start these than
Me?
the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you have to run everything.
Definitely.
You have to do it all, yeah.
Seems a little more high pressured for you, Red.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about this when we go live, but like I don't know about Judy. I think Panem is Panem's more my type, you know.
What are you talking about?
I won't talk about it when we go live.
We're not live. Let's not talk about the...
That's why he's shoveling oatmeal.
Just let me know when it's live, okay?
We're live. I don't get the joke. Oh, I do get it. It's cyberpunk. Oh my god. Okay. Is it?
Romance.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Well, welcome. If this is your first dev stream, we start off with housekeeping, then we talk about Warframe with some of Warframe's devs. So because we're 150 in, maybe this was the time that someone decided to tune in for the first time, new Warframe players on PS5, Xbox Series X, whatever it may be. Why don't we just quickly introduce ourselves, and then we'll jump right into everything we have to show today. So I'll be hosting the day. My name's Rebecca, and I work on the community team. Sheldon?
Hey, I'm Sheldon. I work in the production team.
Jeff?
I don't know what order we're on. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
okay,
sorry.
I see the order.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I work on the content team.
Humble. And Steve. Go ahead.
I'm eating very dry oatmeal with peanut butter. It's the bottom of the peanut butter now, so it's really there's no oils left. It's really just like tar.
Okay.
And work on Warframe. I do coding and design writing.
And last but not least, at the bottom we have Rudolph himself. Who's that?
I'm Scott, and I work on the design team.
Awesome.
Scott, you should put on a shirt, buddy.
Whoa. Fine. It goes both, like...
Love the lights on the truck. I mean, that is the most
pretty
festive.
good.
That is the most festive thing ever.
He's a festive man. We are going to...
We also are on Wii Game now, right?
Yes, that's true. We launched last night.
That was last night. I was up a little late with the crew on that, and congrats to the crew that worked very hard on that. And we also have people coming from Epic Game Store and getting their classic Unreal Tournament throwback stuff that I think we're eventually propagating that elsewhere after some exclusivity window. So don't worry about that. You'll get your shock rifle and your flak cannon and rocket launcher if you need to.
Yeah, it's just free for a limited time until December 24th.
Monster kill.
All right, so we will hit off with some housekeeping to start things off. I think the first thing people are perhaps wondering is, because this is a Wednesday dev stream, which isn't typical, what are we doing for the Gift of the Lotus alert, you may ask? And very delighted to share that immediately after the stream on all platforms, there will be a long and gifted legendary core alert. So whether you're on PC, PlayStation 4, or PlayStation 5, Xbox One, or Xbox Series X, or Switch, you can get yourself one legendary core from after the stream until the weekend. So you will have lots and lots and lots of time, whether you're picking up some Prime mods from Barrow and past visits, one legendary core for you. So I will certainly be getting that.
Yep, me too.
Yep. Need that.
A lot of people are chat's excited, although a few people are like, imagine needing this. LOL.
I know. If you don't need it, you beat Warframe. Congratulations. Yeah. But I still need Endo and credits.
Warframe beta. It's the Warframe beta.
Yeah, sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. All right. So we also have some exciting news about our Discord today. If you've been a part of our Discord throughout its launch, from giveaways or actually having items on the Discord commerce store when it was up, among other things, as of today, we're opening up some chat channels. So if you want to join our Discord, just do !Discord in the Twitch chat, and you can get yourself the link to join our Discord, chat with fellow Tenno. Basically, we're opening new channels, and the Warframe Discord server is there to greet you. Join to meet, play, and talk about Warframe with fellow Tenno. So head on over there. You can have some fun on our Discord. Squad up, maybe meet some Tenno to play the alert with, whatever it may be. You know?
Good idea.
Yeah. And we also have our Tenno Bomb event is in full swing right now. So all of the gifting you're doing is supporting Kids Help Phone. So we are working in support of that wonderful organization. So every gift you give to another Tenno on any platform is going towards our donation goals for the Kids Help Phone organization. So simply log into Warframe, send some gifts around, and away you go. And we'll hit our goal. If you do !Tenno Bomb in chat, you can learn more about that. We also, there's so much housekeeping, I'm sorry. Then we'll do prizes, then we'll do things and stuff. We also have 2 pretty big Tennogen announcements to make. The first is, if you're a Tennogen creator, so if you're someone that has sculpting software open and you're looking to either submit your first skin, or if you're a well established Tennogen artist, the deadline to submit for round 20, so what's going to be our review of the 20th round of Tennogen, is February 15th, 2021. So that means you have basically 2 months to either start or finish some submissions before our team reviews them for the next round. So that'll be
Skip Valentine's Day. Don't even work on it. Do it. Submit on the 13th. That's just all I'm saying.
Yeah, this is the deadline. You can submit before then, but that's the day that our team is going to review. As you can see, Jeff Crooks, everyone really wants a Revenant skin. Revenant Tennogen, please. Revenant Tennogen. Revenant skin.
Everyone, Rebecca.
Axe grinding, wow.
Read chat. I'm not making this up.
Rebecca had a dream of a tattooed Revenant.
Why you gotta do me like that, Jeff?
I do see chat supporting her. Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine,
although maybe she's brainwashed them.
I think so.
I have not brainwashed them. But anyway, we also have for our console Tenno, all of round 19, part 2 is coming to console in the new year. So the 2 Syndanas that released in part 2, the Lizette skin, the Operator cosmetics, all the weapon skins, and of course all the Warframe skins themselves, those will all be releasing on all console platforms in the new year. They're ready to go. We just need to get them in an update. So thank you to our Tennogen artists and of course Console Tenno for their patience. But what that effectively means is that come the new year, all of round 19 will have reached console. So lots of good stuff coming there. I can see people saying tattoo Revenant now. You're gonna have to like.
This was all you're doing. You
When I say tattoo, I don't mean like an Elmer Fudd tattoo. I mean like full body tattoo, cool.
You were very descript. Descript.
It was a good dream, apparently.
The request.
It was a really good dream. It was a great dream. It was the best dream I've ever had. All right, let's get a platinum prize out of the way. 1,000 platinum going to a lucky Tenno. A Tenno that perhaps shares in my dreams or other dreams.
If it's a Revenant name, I'm gonna.
If it's a Revenant name, the prophecy is.
No.
Well
Fixed.
All right. The winner is a very lucky Tenno by the name of Hellblade. I don't know. That's kind of. I don't know.
Kind of on brand.
Yeah, close.
But the key is with this name, it's hell with E's in the letter 3 in place of E. So H3LBLAD3. Hellblade, you've won 1,000 platinum. You got to message us and we'll hook you up with your platinum. Way to go. Congrats. And yeah, we'll do that. So we got some stuff to talk about today. From everything from people really wanting to see Lavos to talking about one of the posts we put live just a couple weeks ago about, hey, Tenno, we're moving what we were going to do with our Corpus Railjack update in the end of 2021. The end of 2020, just due to, no one taking vacations because COVID and where do you go to your living room, we've moved the bigger scope of that update to 2021. So you guys haven't had a chance to talk about that really. So I just wondered if there's any thoughts about moving that update, what you're looking forward to in the update, and then of course I'll play a little video we've prepared.
Do we put a video first and then talk about it, or do we?
Fine with me. Let's do it. All right. I will go right into that. Tenno, get ready for a video talking about what you can look forward to at the start of 2021. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Let's talk about the Corpus in this video. In 2020, we revealed a little bit about the Corpus's founder, which you may or may not know by playing the Deadlock Protocol. But what you can expect and what you probably know is that the Corpus are in a little bit of a different state now due to the emergence of this founding father of the Corpus. So what that means is 2021 is going to start off with a lot of Corpus attention. The Corpus are going to head to space, bringing you Corpus Railjack. The Corpus are going to have their own version of liches, and with those two threats escalating, Ticker thinks you might need a bit of help, and maybe the command Intrinsic will be just the thing to help you take on the Corpus in the Railjack regions. So this video is going to take you through 3 of these features that we release in 2021. Maybe not all in the same update, but they are coming, and we will give you a sneak peek of all of those things right now. First, let's take a look at what's been going on in the Corpus Proxima regions. You can see here, there's a lot of high-tech things happening in the Pluto Proxima region. There are several points of interest. There's a little cargo train, and as you can see, there's something doing a shield generator on what appears to be a capital ship. So first, I'm going to go explore the cargo train with my handy arc gun, my slingshot, so in we go. The Corpus are mobilizing, and the cargo train is the perfect place for both precious materials and protectors. Now, my goal is to disable the station. So I've gone through the train, and we're about to say goodbye to the caboose. The mag lock has been set free, and now the cargo is off on a very sad journey into a wormhole. I'll continue my journey in the Proxima region, with my crew, in fact, which we'll talk more about later. Now I have to disable the shield generator. The force field is intact, preventing me from getting on the commander's ship.
Ram slates inbound. Prepare to repel boarders.
I'm taking the fast path yet again with my Arcwing slingshot. Robots are no match for a pennant. Now it's time to disable the station. Now, I'm free to board the capital ship. The Corpus Proxima region has a lot more of a high-tech feel and different points of interest for players to explore and achieve their goals on.
First rule of success: if you think things are going well, you've overlooked something. Hi there.
It is time to face off against my Queenpin, my Corpus Lich. Long overdue, but we are going to have the final phase of Lich, both Kuva and Corpus battles, take place in Railjack. We'll be adjusting the pace of the lead-up with regards to murmurs to make sure that this new ending doesn't add too much time. But you can certainly expect yourself to be using Railjack much more.
The time I'm done with you, you're gonna look like a normal person reflected in a puddle!
When it comes to Corpus Liches, as you know, Parvos Granum is going to have a big role to play.
Get ready to make the biggest mistake of your career!
And of course, Parvos Granum uses the Spectre particle. So taking on some Warframe Spectres in your final boss battle will certainly be a frequent sight. Corpus Liches have a bit more of a technological angle, as you can see. My Lich is teleporting around. And she's gone. But when you kill your Corpus Liches, there's always the chance that you'll get an ephemera. Here's 4 ephemeras coming with Corpus Liches. And of course, the signature Briefcase weapons. This is the Briefcase rocket launcher weapon, which Mirage is using holstered on her back and then taking apart into a rocket launcher. The full features of this weapon will be revealed in the future. Now, of course, with the Corpus having their Proxima regions and Corpus Liches being a new threat, you might want some extra help aboard your Railjack. So we're returning to Fortuna to pay a visit to our friend Ticker, who will be letting us hire people for our Railjack crew.
I never met a priest who could tell you anything about heaven, but they knew every square inch of hell. They should. They built it. Ticker don't do retail, so let me know what you find.
In addition to your converted Kuva Liches, you'll be able to pick from a variety of help for your Railjack. You can hire people that Ticker have, and they'll have different skills, which we'll talk about soon.
That's a pretty little thing. Here you go.
Once you've made your choice on who to hire, all you gotta do is head to your dojo. Once you go to your dojo, you simply go to your dry dock, and you'll see that you'll have a new menu item. So in addition to your armories and everything else from avionics, you'll actually notice a couple things when we launch crew. The first being the crew intrinsic, which is called command, will be live. This will allow you to rank up with your intrinsic points to have more crew members and to give you the ability to summon your Kuva Lich as crew members. Once you have crew members, you can customize them in many different ways. You can equip from your chosen members, whether it be people you've found through Ticker or otherwise. And of course, you can change their appearance. From animations to Syndanas to attachments to color schemes, you can make your crew look exactly how you want. In this case, I'll be making some tasteful color choices. You'll also be able to train your crew. In this case, I want a really good engineer with some decent survivability. You'll also be able to use your expansive arsenal to equip your crew with weapons of your ownership. So if you have some primary weapons lying around that you're not using too much, you can give them to people on your crew. Now let's take a look at my crew here on my very lime green ship, give them a bow, and say thank you to crew and command, which is coming in 2021. And there you have it. Over across a few updates in 2021, you'll be introduced to Corpus Railjack, Corpus Liches, and the Command Intrinsic. We also have a few other little quality of life things coming that aren't in video format there, but I can tell you a little bit about them now. We will have a wildcard Requiem that we're testing, which is basically a Requiem that can be used for any passcode. So say you know 2 and you don't have the card for the 3rd, you can just use this wildcard. So you'll be able to earn that in the system. As well, of course, with the Command Intrinsic will come your converted Kuba Liches as an option for your crew. So if you're going through ranking up your Intrinsic, you'll eventually unlock the ability to enlist your converted Kuba Liches to play with you on your Railjack. So we do have a lot coming. This is just the video summary of it all for you so we can keep Devstream 150 on track. So back to the stream. We are back. Thank you for watching that pre-recorded video. We just wanted to get it all jam-packed into a 10-minute video.
There's a lot there. Yeah.
Cool
We couldn't have introed that. There was too much good stuff. Awesome. Wow.
Yeah, so as you can see, there's a lot that would have been a bit crazy to ship in December, so it's moved to 2021. And like I said in the video, past Rebecca, smart girl, listen to her. It's all under that same content umbrella. We're not necessarily going to release all 3 of those things in the exact same update, but the intent is that it's pretty dang close. So, now that you guys have taken a look at the video, I don't know if there's anything you wanted to talk about before we move into another Platinum Prize and just more Devstream fun, but
I think I would. I mean, obviously, I've been reading chat and saw some great reactions and some warranted skepticism as well, and also wins this, that, and the other things that we've shown, and hopefully parts of the demo kind of showed to you the player kind of what Dee's trying to do right now, which is to not make any more promises, but to actually deliver on the stuff that we have a backlog of. And of course, there's quests and other things in there that we didn't show any highlights for yet because that's spoilery, and we want to make sure that we're not showing you things and then making you wait even longer for them. So, but just want to acknowledge people's reactions and in chat and make sure we show you stuff that we're going to ship shortly rather than keep, putting it off and off. So anyway, I love those ephemera. Those ephemeras look amazing.
Yeah,
they do.
The Corpus ones are super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think, did we go into, we can go into Liches, I guess, hopefully early next year and talk about a bit of the differences. And as well, I think you've discussed some of the quality of life improvements that affect the whole system, not even just the Corpus ones, which I'm really excited for as well.
Yeah, I mean, the Santa hat has got you in a giving mood, it sounds like, in terms of some real talk. So why not give away some platinum as well?
Yes, let's do it.
Good segue.
Segues, my friend. It's the art. It's the art. Yeah. I just see someone in chat asking, there's no Friday Devstream this week. No, this is the sort of catch-all Devstream. And one lucky person on this Wednesday Devstream is going to win 1,000 platinum. So, without further ado, the winner is RSense. RSENCE. RSense, you've won 1,000 platinum. Message us and we'll hook you up with your platinum. You just need to send it our way. Pretty straightforward. Don't forget to message us and we will give it to you. All right. The dev build has been bubbling and brewing in my alt tab here. So
wow, your segues are on point today.
Yeah. Oh, right, because it's bubble.
You didn't even intend that.
Nope, but whatever. Here we go.
Comes natural.
Yeah, let's just talk about what's going on with Lavos. Lavos is going to be our 45th Warframe releasing on PC this year, I ask with a raised eyebrow. And Lavos is coming with a Lavirian entry on release. I don't know, Steve, if you want to talk a little bit about what people can expect when they jump into that Lavirian, just a little teaser perhaps for the what.
Are you able to hide us? We're blocking Lavos. We're blocking the show.
Yeah, get us out of here.
There you go.
There's just a really cool backstory. I think, without spoiling it, how Lavos got his snakes, I guess, would be the TLDR of that.
How Lavos got his snakes. I think a really good thing would be.
Look at those snakes. They're so cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the snakes are incredible. Everything about Lavos' snakes just fills me with joy. So
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Oh my god! Yeah, there's like a.
Yes, you feel good.
Oh
You
my
feel
God.
good about it. You feel good, and I feel good about it. That's for sure. So we do have to show some Lavos gameplay. So before we do that, let's just take a little look at Lavos and the Cedo, Lavos' primary signature weapon. We'll be playing with that as well. When it comes to Lavos, we're going to look at Ophidian Bite, which is when Lavos lashes out with a toxic serpentine strike, consuming the target to heal Lavos. You can also, this is all going to make sense when I get to gameplay, but I want to set everyone up with Lavos' abilities. When you hold Ophidian Bite, it infuses all abilities with Toxin. That'll mean something very integral to Lavos' kit. So before we go there, passive, energy and universal orbs give Lavos status immunity for 10 seconds. Hold any ability to imbue the next cast with the additional elemental damage and status. So Ophidian Bite is Lavos' first ability. Vile Rush is the second ability. For the super endgame players or those interested, this is also Lavos' Helminth ability. So for those of you that are looking to subsume Lavos, this is the ability you'll get. Dash forward, creating a crashing through enemies, leaving an icy trail of broken vials. Hold to imbue the next ability cast with cold. Transmutation Probe, launch a probe that converts health and energy orbs into universal orbs that provide both, and ammo pickups into universal. The probe shocks enemies in close proximity. Each electrocuted reduces the ability cooldowns by 1 second. Very interesting way we're approaching Lavos, and I'll talk a bit more of that when we're in the level. Catalyst probes erupt. This is catalyze. Catalyst probes erupt from Lavos and douse combatants in a fiery gel. Damage is doubled for each element afflicting an enemy. So let's just hop right to it. We're going to go right into a level and talk about the imbue effect with Lavos. Two key things to know about Lavos. Lavos runs on a cooldown system, and Lavos can imbue elements across his abilities. So let's just...
Does he use energy at all?
No energy at all. Completely built upon his own timers that you can manage by casting, reducing cooldowns, and strategically casting all your abilities. So let's just head to the Kuva Fortress for the next steps. No energy at all in Lavos. Zero energy. And not and you know, the first thing you might think about when you hear zero energy is, well, Hildryn doesn't have energy. That's true, but Hildryn uses shields. In this case, there's no meter at all. All right.
See this in action.
All right. So before we head into the enemy's line of fire, everyone should direct their attention to the bottom right of the screen, where you can see this little UI element that represents all the 4 elementals you know and love. So Toxin, Cold, Electric, Heat are all there. And of course, there's all 4 of Lavos' abilities that we just went over, from Ophidian Bite all the way to Catalyze. Now, you may have noticed that Ophidian Bite dealt toxic damage when we took a look in the UI. But in addition to doing toxin damage, you have the option to imbue any element you want in any of Lavos' abilities by combining elements. So say I wanted to add heat to Ophidian Bite, no problem. I just hold 4 and then I cast Ophidian Bite. But say I wanted to do a combination and add blast to Ophidian Bite. I can combine them, and now I will have blast damage on Ophidian Bite as well. And this is true for every one of Lavos' abilities. The imbue mechanic is going to be for you to do real time as you're casting abilities. So if I wanted my Vile Rush to not only do cold damage, but let's say I wanted it to do electric as well, you know, just for a change of scenery. Now it will also do electric damage. So you can go through, you can concoct all your little combinations real time as you see fit as you're casting. So let's go ahead and damage some enemies. Well, let's do a viral Ophidian sting. And as you can see, I just took out some enemies here with that. But the Cedo, Lavos' signature weapon, is a shotgun, but it has an alt-fire glaive that you can summon back, and it does crazy elemental damage. So, as you can see, I've launched the glaive, and I'm going to summon it back. And it's gone through and done a lot of elemental destruction. Oh my god. So let's do that.
Yes!
Let's do that again on a cluster of enemies. Let's see who's waiting behind this door here.
Yeah, me too.
I like the even the visual design super cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Cedo. I don't want to call it the Sea-Doo because then I'll never hear the end of it. So that's the Cedo. Let's
Too
do a little
late.
Vile Rush in there. Enemies are a little chilled from that. And let's just finish them off with the Amphibian Sting, maybe. So he's dead. Lavos' Serpents come out and do some whipping. All right, let's see what we can find in the next room. So we're gonna
Should have
throw.
called that snake slap.
No.
No.
No way.
No. No.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Yeah. So we're
Pretty
gonna
sick, yeah.
I just threw out Lavos' Transmutation Probe, which moves pretty quickly directly forward. So I'll do it here, and we'll see if we can get some enemies on the other side of the door. But you can also stop it at any time by recasting it. So it'll stay in a station position, depending on when you tap cast again. So, oh, I'm getting pre-processing, which I don't know why, but, oh, it's the mana. Whoops, but we're good. So we'll throw that Transmutation Probe down again.
Build.
Dev build. So as you can see, that's his little alchemist transmutation probe. And you know what? Let's just throw his ultimate down. Maybe I'll imbue it with some corrosive. You can watch Catalyzer go out in a ranged AoE in all directions, hitting enemies. And now it has a cooldown. But of course, I can actually work into that cooldown by casting Transmutation Probe, and it'll reduce the cooldown of all of Lavos' other abilities. So as you're mixing and matching, casting Amphibian Sting, regenning health while doing so, maybe doing a Vile Rush to get in a better position, there's a lot of ways to strategically use these powers, especially to manage your cooldown system. So when you're doing Vile Rush, every enemy behind you is going to be afflicted with a status effect. So if you throw your Transmutation Probe out, it'll start accounting for those statuses as your Transmutation Probe's hitting them, redoing cooldowns as you see fit. So because it's a cooldown system, we have some UI elements as well that help you notice when you can recast. But as long as you're playing, actively casting, doing your normal Warframe destruction, you'll find yourself just really getting into the groove of this new sort of feel that Lavos brings.
Is the cooldowns on the... They probably just can't quite see the cooldowns?
Oh,
Oh, I see up on the top. No, they can see.
Yeah, I can
see
move it
them.
a little
Okay.
bit, but...
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah. So again, we're looking at a Warframe that mixes all elementals not only in their base forms, but in combinations. We're looking at a frame that can move really quickly throughout the environment, set up their Transmutation Probe to get a lot of benefits in terms of orbs, ammo, as well as enemy effects. And then when the mood is right, to hit with the ultimate to light enemies not only on fire, but in terms of elements, well, whatever elements you imbue, it's added. So if I'm using my fourth ability, I'm getting my heat out. I'm also using the imbued elements. Oh, I missed a cache? Oh, I hear it. I can hear people. I hear people being very upset with me. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's gonna play a pre-process. It was a trap.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, so when it comes to Lavos, he's pretty tanky as well. One of the meatier Warframes, and again, because his first ability allows you to heal, the more you time it, the more you find yourself in group settings with, I was gonna Mercy Kill that guy. You can just kind of be doing endless elemental destruction, and the help of his Serpents will fill you with health as you cast. So in a nutshell, that's Lavos. So, chat, any questions about this transmuting force?
Good showing, Reb.
Yeah, that was a really good. It's a complicated frame, but it's kind of intuitive as well. You kind of start getting it right. Just
Yeah.
Wow.
I will admit it's the hardest Warframe to talk about and demo at the same time because in the back of my mind, I'm always combining elements, casting powers.
Yeah, that was impressive, actually.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
How you
energy
did that
leeches
without
have
just going the whole time.
yeah, and I mean, if you want, if you want to know more about Lavos, I'm sure Pablo is watching, or if he's not watching, he'll be happy to provide players with some more info. Perhaps some players will want.
How do you get it? I just keep seeing people saying that.
How do we get Lavos? That's a great question.
How do I get snake slap? I need some snake slap.
I want snakes on a plane.
Yeah, Lavos also
they're crawling all over the body. I just don't know about it.
I do.
I just don't know.
Creeps me out.
So good.
Lavos has an alt helmet, the Cordatus helmet, and I saw some questions about are cooldowns affected by efficiency. And when it comes to modding Lavos, of course, the efficiency stat, what does it do? Given the fact that there is no energy pool to pull from. So modifies ability cooldown reduction granted by Transmutation Probe. That is the role efficiency plays when modding for efficiency.
Very cool.
With Lavos.
Makes sense.
So so you can take a look at some interesting mod combinations there. Efficiency will play a role. It's just not in the energy. It's in the cooldown with Transmutation Probe. So there is certainly a lot to look forward to with Lavos' release. You have a Laverian. You have a alt helmet. You have a
Cedo.
The Cedo. And yeah, I think when it comes to some upcoming content, people may also want to know that you can customize your Necramech just a little bit more with the Kryptonaut helmet. We are indeed giving Necramex alt helmets as well. So you can see here that my Void Rig now looks different with the Kryptonaut helmet.
Like a Cylon almost, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Get a different look. So all of this is part of an update that we're working on. Between Lavos' content, and alt Necramech helmet. What reason would that be? Well, there's a couple reasons for that, isn't there?
Yeah, this segue is a bit softer than the one you did.
Could you rate me on this segue?
Well, Lavos snakes have venom in them, right? So
that is true. And Necramechs, Father loves having something old war size. So why don't we go talk to Father about these things, shall we?
Okay. All right, sounds good.
All right. Let's go visit Father.
So we lost you, Scott. What happened?
Oh, yeah, no.
The Warframe was too OP, so I had to bail it.
He's like, peace, I gotta go work on my truck.
Players were celebrating that you weren't seeing how overpowered he was.
Oh, no.
Worried about the Nerf hammer. I'm just kidding.
I don't.
No. No one. That joke dies
It's like
in
the worst time
2021.
for Discord to crash.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go visit Father. I will
what Father's got.
fast travel.
My stream is so far behind that I have no way to react to what you guys are seeing.
Well,
service up to the North Pole is a bit slow.
That's true. All right.
Oh, here. Oh, I see it.
Not bright.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like sentients. They can't learn.
Nice.
Squat.
So Father's just going to talk to us a little bit.
Pretty quick. But hose a sentient down with that Tenno hoodoo beam of yours, and all that adaptive resistance just burns clean off. Might want to remember that.
All right, so we're going to take a look at Operation Orphix Venom. This is something that Father will be providing, and he's again talking to us.
Basic cells. Now, I can use those. Probably the only person in the system who can. So, we can trade. I've been keeping some special stuff in reserve.
So, phasic cells are going to be something you can earn playing Operation Orphix Venom. This event will be live, and you can use it to earn Lavos. So whether you want the blueprint or all the pieces, which of course you will, alt helmet, his signature weapon and all its pieces, and much more. Operation Orphix Venom will bring mech cosmetics, some skins for Cordaget, Mazelon, and the Morga, as well as some new Necramech mods, new glyph cosmetics, and we are going to be returning a lot of the Scarlet Spear rewards, some in blueprint form. You can get the Seti Lacera blueprint, Basmu blueprint, Stance Forma blueprint, Simulacrum's coming back, and of course all the arcanes that we offered in Scarlet Spear will be coming back for Operation Orphix Venom. So this is coming. Father will be the spokesperson for this upcoming operation, and you can find him on Deimos, as you know. This will be launching within, what do you think, Sheldon? What do you guys think?
Within the week.
Ooh.
On PC.
Within a week. A week.
A week.
Within a week.
Yeah.
Within a week.
Yeah, so that's our plan for PC, getting this out. And then, of course, our beloved console Tenno can look forward to this in the new year. We are working to get something out so that we can start, the console process and so forth. And that'll all be, hopefully out within a week, the next week. Pretty good. Yep. Pretty.
Yep.
I'll just roll a platinum prize, and you guys can perhaps talk a little bit more about that.
how do we set that up other than those are the great rewards that are there, but we have a few more things to show about it, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
a few more thing.
Yeah. Why use words when we can use eyes?
Why use words? All right, let's give away.
Show don't tell. Show don't tell. Yeah.
The winner of Platinum Prize number 3 is Lucas_Chaos_Theory. You have won 1,000 platinum. You got to message me and we'll hook you up with your platinum. Message the Warframe channel that you're on right now, twitch.tv/Warframe. You're here, you're watching, whisper us, and we will give you your prize. And we might as well roll our Nezha Prime Access prize as well.
Nice.
Just to get that one going. This is going to be a Nezha Prime Access. Oh, which speaking of, I actually have to show something fun for that. Oh, forgot.
You're not doing anything extra for Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say it's pretty stingy for Christmas. My goodness.
The JC Monster 64. You have won Nezha Prime Access. You got to message us and we'll hook you up with Nezha Prime Access after the show. But oh my gosh, as is our Christmas surprise tradition, we also have some fun little Prime Noggles to give to Tenno who have purchased a Prime Access with a Warframe in it this year. So if you grab Nezha while he's live right now, you can get this Noggle as a special.
The Noggles are too much sometimes.
I know.
Why?
They're so cute. They're cute.
They're so cute.
They're cute. Nezha one's incredible.
Yeah.
All right. What would you like to give away as a special celebratory situation? So, anything? Anything at all?
What's like a...
Okay, well, what you guys think, I see some people saying Scarlet Spear rewards. Yes, I think when Scarlet Spear first launched, we kind of said we'll launch it twice this year. And we made some remarks about it coming back, but we felt that we wanted to do a new event and to kind of make good on the Scarlet Spear return, we wanted to bring some of the rewards that came with it so players would still have an opportunity to get them that didn't necessarily get them in the first event. So we kind of mashed them together, best of both worlds, for Tenno to earn these items. So, and it's not just Scarlet Spear items, as you saw. The Phasic cells that you'll earn in Operation Orphix Venom will be used for Lavos for the duration of the event. So you can take a look at that too. When it comes to Operation Orphix Venom, we have some beautiful content coming. The Lavos update, Operation Orphix Venom, you can see here in this beautiful, beautiful image showing not only the Necramech with the Alt Helmet, but also Lavos with his signature weapon. And his snakes out ready for action.
Ready for slapping.
Are we really going to call it snake slapping? Is that what?
I don't know.
That's what it is now.
We ought not to.
No matter what we do, it is now.
Yep.
Now I saw someone.
Yeah, so this is a new operation coming to PC. I think all the cert windows are closed for other platforms, unfortunately, but PC within days will be playing a new operation called Orphix Venom, and it is the clear reward obviously is Lavos, but it integrates into it Necramechs. If you don't have one, there'll be some kind of sprinkled through that are kind of lesser power. I hate to call it Rent-A-Mech, but it's a bit like that. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting event, I think, for PC players to play in a few days, where it's bringing together a lot of the elements of Warframe and kind of you have to use one here and there. And I think, I'm not sure how, we've sort of debated leading up to this how much we were going to show before. Where have we landed? Where did
we land?
Yeah. I said we'd make a game time decision, and at this point, I think that
I think you should just jump in and just kind of give a feel for how it feels to have.
Did you say if we changed it, you're gonna somehow figure out a way to live strangle Steve?
Yes, and I'm first going to stare.
So that's a promise I want to see delivered.
That was going to be a gaming
COVID's over. Yeah. I want to see.
First,
is it like a force choke over Discord?
I have to stare directly into the camera and apologize to both the community and the marketing team when I told and the dev team, in fact. And I was like,
and the dev team, yeah.
And the dev team. I'm apologizing to all of you. We weren't going to show a little sneak peek, but as you can see, now we are. So in I go. Apologies to everyone.
But maybe it was
the dev build.
It should be Steve apologizing.
Yes.
Snack peek. Yes.
There was a decision made not to.
Yes.
And
then...
Yeah. All right. Well.
Okay. Let's get in there. Let's see it.
Dev build.
Oh yeah.
It says above. I have a giant dev build.
But it says it in 2 places, which is also making me itchy.
Yeah, it's like,
how many?
Sorry, that itch isn't the dev build sign. That's the force choke.
Oh.
All right, Lavos, what's going on?
Can you hide us for this, or is that
Nope.
tricky?
Everyone gives
Goodbye.
them more control.
Fair enough.
Make them think twice.
Now,
Don't be
we had a
afraid
little
to fail
teaser
with
that perhaps we'd be letting Necramechs come to the Origin system. So Orphix Venom.
Big nasty on the scope.
That's super rad.
And a sentient Orphix has appeared. Let's see what we can do here.
Alt Helmet looks great.
Now,
What's that?
that shrinking pulse field is probably not good for your Warframe. So Tenno, whatever happens here, you're going to need your Necramech. I don't think your Warframe's going to like this pulse field, but perhaps your Necramech, being a little bit old war size, will do the trick. I think an important part.
Can you walk through the door?
oh,
Cool.
Very important. Can a Necramech fit through doors? Can a Necramech take on sentience? All of these questions and more will be answered when Operation Orphix Venom goes live.
Very
Now,
cool.
we probably should say goodbye. I know this is a tiny bit of a shorter stream, but we have a lot of work to do. So before we go, anything you guys want to say? We have maybe a little something special to end the stream with.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Hope everyone
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah.
Happy holidays. Looking forward to shipping the stuff that we've shown you, and clearing the tracks we've laid ahead of us. And thanks for playing the game. And if you're new joining us, or you're on PS5 or on the new platforms that we launched even just this month, welcome. And
And I'm already going to start working. This is the last dev stream of 2020. 2020 is over. We did quite a bit this year in the throes of a pandemic. So I'm already going to start working on the first dev stream of 2021. So all the questions about the new war, all these types of questions, we will be integrating into our first stream of 2021. But for now, why don't we say our goodbyes? And
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Thanks so much.
See you in
Happy New
2021.
Year.
But don't go
Stay
anywhere,
safe.
because
Yeah,
we have
don't go
a
anywhere.
special
Stay
video
tuned.
for you.
One more thing.
Bye, everyone.
Back in the old war, Orphix sentience would hit us with pulses. Shut down anything more sophisticated than the lump hammer. Well, the Orphix are back. Only this time, someone's taught them how to override your warframes. If they spread to cover the whole system, you're all shiny handstands. The Oracle claimed Necramechs weren't smart enough to face an enemy that could learn and retire them early, but my boneheads shrug off sentient pulses like the morning dew. So I reckon, between your frames and my old dusted-off war rigs, we might just have a hope in hell. Come see me on Deimos.